Hi everybody, it's Jen. I have been trying to update for a few days now. I have a fantastic Nikon HD camera that I have made 2 videos on. I have tried to upload it to YouTube and nada. I am getting errors after waiting 3 hours for it to upload. I'm so frustrated because I really want my videos to look better. I know it's really dark, fuzzy with my camera, so I really wanted to do better. But right now you guys are just going to have to bear with the way it looks because I'm just frustrated. And but I wanted to update you guys on what has been going on with me. I know the last time that I did an update, I was 12 DPO and I had felt I was pregnant. My chart was high. My BBT chart was high temperatures and everything. Unfortunately, I'm not pregnant, and we have started a new cycle of Clomid. And I went to the doctors on CD5 the day that I was to start Clomid, and this was to make sure that my ovaries were not overstimulated before they gave me the new prescription of Clomid, being that I'm not monitored. So I went, everything was good. I didn't have my doctor, I had a different doctor, so that was a little different. But he said to me, which kind of, I don't know, it bummed me out in a way. He's like, if you don't get pregnant this round, we're gonna have you come in next round, or before the next round, and discuss your options. Now, I've only been on Clomid 1 month, 1 cycle, last month, going back on it after 3 years, since our miscarriage. So, to tell me basically that they're only going to do 2 cycles before they want to do something different. Maybe they want to monitor me. I don't know. So, like, I know I have to keep an open mind, but in a way it bummed me out because I'm like, all I've done is been more put off and on hold than I have been trying to conceive in 3 years. All the little stops and breaks that we had to take, and the thyroid issue that I don't even have a thyroid issue. But yet I'm taking thyroid medicine, and I had to have it at a certain level because of the way infertility is, and with PCOS, you should have a lower thyroid level than normal, and I don't know. As you can tell, I've been completely frustrated about the whole thing. So, needless to say, we are back on. We did Clomid 5 through 9. Today I am CD12. And the reason I'm squinting is because I don't have my glasses or my contacts on, and but my glasses make it glare, so I'm trying to not make so much glare. But anyways, so I'm on CD12 today. The weird thing is I took an OPK the day after CD10, the day after I stopped Clomid, and it was damn near positive. And I was freaking out going, how can this be? It's too early. I've never ovulated this early. Why is it positive? But the very next day, it was really light. It was there, the second line, but it was light. So I'm thinking maybe the Clomid was in my system a little bit more and possibly gave me almost a false positive. Almost a false positive. So anyways, that's kind of under control. Trying to relax. This cycle I'm again doing 100 milligrams of Clomid. The only thing I did decide to change, and I did this without my doctor's permission, my doctor was out of town, and I probably could have called the other doctor, but I didn't, is I decided to take baby aspirin. And I decided that on CD I think it was CD9, which was my last Clomid day. Might have been CD8. So I didn't start it right after my period, but I started it into the cycle of the Clomid. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. I don't know if it's going to help. I don't know if it's going to hurt. I've read a lot on it. I don't think it's going to hurt in any way. I seem to be maintaining it fine. My stomach doesn't get upset. I have no issues with that. So I think right now it could potentially be helping me. I know that baby aspirin is used for helping the uterine lining, which I personally think could be my issue. I don't know that it is, and I've never been told that it is. I've only been monitored a few times, and my lining was relatively decent. It wasn't great, but it was decent. So, sorry, I'm shaky today. But, so we're going to do that, and we're going to continue using the pre-seed and bed every other day from now till ovulation. And if I get a positive OPK, we'll probably bed every day once we get a positive. So that's it on the trying to conceive front. Weight Watchers is going well. I'm down over 14 pounds and counting. Last week was a hump in the road. I only lost 1/10 of a pound. Yes, 1/10 of a pound. I think I overindulged in Easter with all the chocolate and all the goodies, and I know I definitely did, and it paid, or I paid for it. So I need to get on track this week, which hopefully these last 2 days haven't been so good, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm really proud of myself for as much as that I've done thus far, and I need to keep going. So, and I plan on getting back on that cycle. So, the reason I'm been frustrated and flustered and just everything, and I had said this in previous vlogs, is that we are trying to buy a home, and today we bid on our second home. We lost our first bid war. This house ended up being the perfect house, which makes me thankful we lost the last bid war. This house has everything that we want in it for our future family, for us. It's a perfect size. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's perfect. And I want to be so hopeful for this. We stumbled upon this house and we got right in. Unfortunately, we are in another bid war. The crazy thing is today we went to go see the house, and it was absolutely everything we thought and more. It was bigger in areas we thought were smaller. It was just, it's so perfect, and I want it so bad. But we are in a bid war, and I have to be realistic because it could possibly, I could get outbid. Which, you know, we did not bid our maximum, which makes me nervous. But we bid over $10,000 higher than what they were asking. So I think we may be good. We actually were in the home. We were with our realtor. We were making our bid. We were writing it on paper. And the phone rang. The house phone that we were in rang. And on the other end of the phone, they happened to have their answering machine right on the counter that we were working on writing up the bid. And they had the volume up, so we heard everything that the caller had said. The caller on the other end was their realtor, and he obliged all information on the other bids. He told us the prices, he told us everything, and every one of us were in shock, and we almost felt guilty because we we were standing there, you know, we couldn't help but not hear it. It wasn't like we were going to be like, oh, turn off our ears. You know, the minute we heard that it was the realtor, we're like, we all looked at each other and we're like, oh my God, is he going to like give us information? Are we going to be able to know what these other people are bidding? So we heard the other bids that had come in, and they were much lower than our bid. So I'm hoping that that's a good sign. I'm hoping it's a sign, period, that call came through while we were there. And I'm hoping we get it. The only thing is now I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass, excuse me, because it is Wednesday, and in our contract we allow them till Saturday to get back to us. And now I'm like, why did we do that? Because if I would have said, gave them a day, even a 2-day, go Friday, that might have pushed them as far as not getting any other bids. At this point, they can take in as many bids as they want till Saturday to let us know what's going on. So I'm bummed about that, because that could have been our slip up, that we allowed all this time to go by. So I'm asking everybody to please say prayers for us. I'm sure I've said in my other vlogs, we are currently living in my sister's basement. We've been through 2 foreclosures with rental properties, and I don't want to rent anymore. I want to own my home so I don't have to leave in 5 months that I've been there. I want to have my own home and be able to do my own thing and not have anybody take it away except for myself if I default, which I never plan to do. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm so tired of losing things that are not in my control. 2 homes, that's enough for me. And we need a home in order to give this baby that we want so desperately, you know, a good life and everything. So, you know, like I said, it's not the biggest and best home, but it's a home that we can live in and grow in, and our family can grow in, and we can live in forever. And I would rather have a home that is a home than have a home for flesh or for, you know, whatever. I don't need that, and my husband don't need that, and you know, it's a perfect home for us. So I'm asking that everybody pray, please, if you can, if you are a prayer, pray for us that we do get this house, we do get the bid. That would be just, I can't even tell you, it would be like getting a BFP, because this is something we've wanted for quite a while now, and we're this close. We're this close. So please cross your fingers, cross your legs, cross your feet, cross your ears, I don't know, just cross stuff, because it would be great if we can get this. So thanks for listening. I hope you can see me, because I can't see you right now, but I hope you can see me and understand that I'm sorry that these videos are not in HD, and one day I'll figure it out. But right now, this is all you get, and I hope you continue to watch. And I hope everybody is having a great day and continue to have a great week. So thanks a lot for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.